The Dean's List on Bermuda College Radio. Live 4.0. Powered by the great folks at One Communications. One gives you more.
Yes, beautiful people. It is the Dean's List on Bermuda College Radio, Live 4.0, proudly powered by those great folks over at One Communications. It is your girl, LA, and I am joined in studio today by a very special guest in honor of Women's History Month, Miss Raél Iman of Iman Artistry. Good morning to you, young lady.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Got the
a
whole
little nervous, but
layout. You're nervous? No.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. We're just chatting. Chatting. How are you been? How you been?
I've been good. Very busy.
That's good. I can see.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you've been you're a self-taught makeup artist that has been doing makeup for the past, how many years have you been doing it?
5 years. It just went 5 years in February.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you have been dominating the makeup industry.
Why, thank you.
I mean, every time you look is Iman Artistry. I mean, you also do my wife's, makeup. And
Just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Yep.
Exactly. Looking like Beyonce every time she comes home. So,
yes.
I mean, how did you start how did you get involved in the makeup industry?
So truthfully, it kind of just fell into my lap, as crazy as that might sound. I wasn't one of those people who was destined to be a makeup artist or was something that I was really working hard towards. It was one summer that I was watching YouTube videos heavily, and I came across. I was watching it more so because that's when I started my natural hair journey. So I was trying to find different products I could use to transition my hair from relaxed to natural without doing a big chop. And while I was on YouTube, I was like, oh, they have makeup tutorials on here. So I was like, okay, say less. So I started watching them. I started subscribing to all the Black content creators. And then one summer when I went away, I went to Sephora because they all raved about Sephora. So I went in there, I bought all the products that they were recommending, and then I started doing my own makeup. So when I would do that, people naturally would be like, your brows look good, your lashes look good. Where did you get this? Or they would ask me to do theirs, family members and my friends. So pretty much I started practicing on them, still not with the intention to be a makeup artist. It was just me helping assist out, And then shortly after that, I realized I had a real passion for it. And I was like, okay, so how do we take this to the next level? And during the time I was in college, and I was like, I don't think I want to do this. I really want to do something more creative. I want to tap into my creative side. So shortly after that, I saw that Gibbons Company had a opening for a job opportunity in the beauty industry. And I applied for it and I got it. And here we are. That's literally how it all came about.
Wow. Just like that. Just like that. So
just like that.
Man. So you say you were in college and you were studying something the complete opposite, I'm guessing.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's the complete opposite. I was studying business administration. I just feel like business goes in line with you could use it in various different areas. But I wasn't passionate about that. You know what I mean? It was something that I did as a security thing. And because family and people around you, that's the traditional way. You should go to school, get your education, and then come out into the working field. So I was doing it because that's what I was told to do. So yeah, it wasn't what I wanted to do.
Okay. All right. So I mean, that's really good that you actually went with what you were most passionate about and what you were most drawn towards, because like you said, I think it's a stigmatism, especially with I wouldn't even say just with Bermudians. It's you have to go to school, get a good job, and you kind of lose sight of the creative process and that
for sure.
Those things that make you actually happy and those things that you actually love doing what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could offer any advice to any young person who may be watching, especially women in particular,
Mm-hmm.
what would that advice be in regards to following your dreams and
Hmm.
going for the gold?
Honestly, I get chills like you even asking me this question because I feel like it's so much that I could say. But the first thing that comes to mind will probably literally be just to do it. Like, forget the excuses, forget the what ifs, forget the pressure of the people around you that are maybe telling you to go a different avenue. Like, just do it. Just do it. Like, just plain and simple, like Nike, like how Nike says, just do it.
Just do it.
Literally, just do it.
That's actually solid advice.
Yeah, like
That would
I
be
feel like
solid
the
advice.
longer you sit and you contemplate and you know, you doubt yourself and the longer you prolong the success, you know what I mean? Like just go after it. I mean, the great thing is that even if you fail initially or, you know, throughout your path, like with failure just comes more and more growth. Like you're learning how to do it differently the next time. You're learning how to, you know, maneuver different ways to just be smarter and make smarter choices in the future. So it's a win-win situation. Even if you lose, you're still winning. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's the best advice I could give. And just also just do it with what you have. I think a lot of times people think like with makeup, for instance, if there's any makeup artists that you know are up and coming or want to get started, people feel like they have to have like the best products, they have to have the best lighting, they have to have, you know, the best tools, or they have to have an extensive client list. Like no, like we all have to start from somewhere, you know what I mean? Just start with what you have, and then eventually over time you'll get to where you need to be.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
think that's, yeah, like you said, that is something that a lot of people look at. It's like, okay, well, I need all the best equipment, and
Mm-hmm.
the thousands upon thousands of dollars. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, luckily, I'm gonna knock on wood when I say this. The wifey, she's not, very, she won't be like, oh, babe, can you give me some Fenty Beauty? Because I'll
Mm-hmm.
be looking at Rihanna's products, and I'm like, listen, I might have to, do some extra jobs or work a little bit extra to afford this, but
Yeah.
sure, baby. But no, I think that's something that a lot of people, they think, okay, well, I have to have the best of the best, like, and there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with that,
Mm-hmm.
but like you say, sometimes you just gotta work with what you got to get
For
to where
sure.
you need, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's what boggles me, about, not so much boggles me, but like really sets me in awe,
Mm-hmm.
in of you and your business, is that you're only 25,
Mm-hmm.
correct? So you haven't even hit like the 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're only
Yeah.
25. You're a quarter of a century,
Mm-hmm.
and you are out here killing it.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
I remember my wife saying that you are the most humble person for someone who does, because I'm sure, like, I know, like, if you don't mind me saying, like, I know when celebrities come here, they always come to
Mm-hmm.
you first.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's really something, because, you have the businesses like Mac or Gibbons Company,
Mm-hmm.
but they always come to a young entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
And it really, it I don't even know how to explain it, but it really puts me in awe, because you're only
Mm-hmm.
25, and the one thing that my wife really loves about you is that you are so humble.
Aw.
So what foundation would you say gets where you get your humility from, in regards to being so humble for the great accomplishments and the great accolades that you have?
Honestly, um, I think for one, because I come from humble beginnings, like I've never like nothing's been handed to me. You know what I mean? I've
Absolutely.
had to work extremely hard for everything that I have. And although I have a great support system, like my mom is behind my every move, like she's my business manager. So like when it comes to doing things like wedding, she'll handle the administrative side of it, like the contracts and different things like that. But as far as like putting in the work, like the physical manual work, I did all of that on my own. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I think that keeps me really humble because I know where I started.
Absolutely.
And then also I think one of the things, like when I pray to God about my business, I'm so grateful. I always ask him to keep me humble because, like you said, with success and like more and more great things that keep coming your way, sometimes, you know, people start smelling themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is a natural thing. Like, you're supposed to. Can you curse on here? Probably not enough.
Go for it. Go for it. It's a college radio. They've heard it before.
All right. Like, I feel like be humble, like pop your shit, but still be humble. Like, absolutely. I feel like that's how it should be. Like, you absolutely. Have to remain humble, but obviously know your worth. Yeah. So yeah. That's the answer.
So your shit, your queen.
Yeah.
Your shit. I
like,
feel you.
Listen, yeah.
I mean, like on some real, like I really, I mean, I know I haven't met you and I haven't had the opportunity to get my face beat by. That's what y'all say, right? Your face beat. Okay,
yeah, you got the terminology down.
All right, I'm learning. She's teaching me. She's teaching me. You know, I haven't had the opportunity to get my face beat, but one thing that, like I said, that I really can appreciate, especially about young entrepreneurs, is the fact that they stay humble. Because I remember her, like, she brags about you all the time. She's always putting people on to you. So when she first
shout out to her for a second, sorry. Just shout out to her for a second, because let me tell you, it's clients like her that I support, that support me so heavily, and I'm so grateful for, because like, I know you've been rocking with me for a long time if you knew about me when I was at Gibbons Company. Like, a lot of people, I have new clients every month that are just getting hip to makeup or just finding out about Iman artistry. But let's really take a moment for them people who have been rocking with me since I was at Gibbons Company. Like, and your wife is one of them. Like, she has been there from like, she's like an A1 day one.
Yeah. That's love.
Yeah,
that's love.
Like, I appreciate her so much. So much. And like you said, she's put other clients onto me that are friends of hers. Right. Like, even yesterday, I did one of her friends' makeup too. So it's just like, it's people like her that I appreciate so much. Them are the clients that you break, you bend the rules for. You squeeze them in, you do later times, or, to accommodate them.
Absolutely. No, I know for a fact that she really does appreciate that. Like, she really does appreciate it. It is to the point where we have had the conversation that when, we officially get married, nobody else is touching her face besides
Period.
me. So,
yeah.
Don't be surprised if you get a phone call, next year sometime to do the wedding. But no, she, one thing that she really goes on is that you're so humble. And I can appreciate that. As, like I said, as a young entrepreneur, I can really appreciate that, you, like you said, talk your shit, but and for someone who is always getting clients every month and, doing all the celebrities when they come in, and for you to be so humble and, remember where you came from, that it speaks a lot of volumes. So you have my respect and my support. I mean, I don't, I ain't no she's trying to teach me how to do lashes. So, I'm still gotta watch like YouTube tutorials.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? I might come to you like, all right, Miss Iman, like, show me what, the contour, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's good? But no, I really appreciate you. She appreciates you. So much respect and love to you for that.
Thank you so much.
Much respect. So again, before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to leave with the people, and let them know what's next on the agenda for Miss Iman Artistry?
I'm gonna just say it's all gas, no brakes. That we're gonna end.
I love it. I love it. Yes.
Like, this is just the beginning. That's the best part about what I do. Like, It's really just the beginning. Like, we're just getting started for real.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead, pop off, young queen, pop off. But no, on some real, thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to hop on this
Yes.
interview with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank
Of
you for
course,
asking too.
yeah, no, it was like immediately like, and I told the missus that for Women's Month I want to highlight women who are, you know, have their own business and
Mm-hmm.
breaking boundaries and breaking glass ceilings,
Mm-hmm.
in Bermuda and overseas,
Mm-hmm.
and get them on the show because I feel like the future. I hate using the word female,
Mm-hmm.
but the future is female.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Like, and women, Beyonce said it best, women run the world. So
Period.
it's point blank, period, poo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Period.
That's
I can't do the whole little thing, but just a period.
Yep.
But no, much respect to you, and thank you so much for coming through.
Thank
And
you. Thank you for
really
having me.
appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you. Keep doing your thing, young queen. You out here killing it.
You too.
Keep your foot on their necks. If I can give you any advice, keep your foot on their necks.
And I'm going to do just that.
Yes, ma'am. You have an amazing one.
You
All
too.
right?
Thank you.
Yes, God bless.
Bye.
Bye.